The Batman Arkham series was the culmination of decades of prior Batman games that, in terms of critical reception, ranged from solid to. Aside from a few exceptions like the movie tie-in for Spider-Man 2, the Arkham series was the first set of critically acclaimed superhero games that the world had seen at that point. But that begs the question, which one of the four is the best one? Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, or Arkham Knight? Keep in mind this isn't going to be an be-all, end-all look at every nook and cranny and everything each game offers. I just want to highlight the best parts of each game. How this is going to work is that I'm going to rank each of these based on gameplay, story, polish, graphics, replayability, level design, originality, music, legacy, and presentation. All four of these games have great free-flow combat, but it gets better with each installment for the most part. Knight has the most combos and feels most fluid to play since the newest entry, but the addition of the Batmobile was so-so in my opinion. Just driving around Gotham City, it works great. For a chase scene, incredible. But use it for puzzles or as a tank felt forced and cumbersome at best. I would give it the edge over Asylum because Asylum feels the slowest and there are fewer options. That leaves Origins and Arkham City. Though these two are damn near equal to each other, Origins has two features that put it above the other three. The Electrocutioner's shock gloves increase the brutality of the combat, and the fact that it has the best boss fights of the series. Firefly, Bane, Deathstroke, it goes to Origins. The story is quality enough in all four, but Knight's is easily the weakest. Jason Todd's reveal as the Arkham Knight was meh, the Bat family was underused, and bringing the Joker back took away from the remaining villain roster. Asylum's story is good, but a bit scaled back, they did Bane dirty. Here we are with City and Origins again. The stakes of City's story do wonders for it, but having Batman as an unproven urban legend being hunted down by 8 skilled bounty hunters is just a tad more compelling to me. The Joker complements every team very well, and Troy Baker does a great job portraying a younger version of the character. Overall, Origins has the best story. I've been glazing Origins for the past few minutes, but it's easily last in this regard. I had it crash a few times on me on my Series X. Asylum is well polished, but considering it's the first one, it has some issues, like the random slow-mo during combat that just kills the pace of the game. City and Knight are pretty equal in this regard, but Knight has the benefit of being one console generation ahead, and they knocked it out of the fucking park with this one. For a game to look this good in 2015 with rarely any frame drops, at least on console, and the combat feels oh so buttery smooth here, and the animations for the takedowns are at their best here, this game wins easily. Arkham Knight fans, it's time for some more glazing. I find it hard to believe Rocksteady was able to do this damn near 10 years ago, and on base 8th gen consoles at that. It looks like a fucking PS5 game. The lighting, the rain, everything. The 7th gen games still hold up quite well, no doubt, but Knight is a technical marvel. Now, all these games have replayability due to their challenge maps and map design, but regarding the main game here, Asylum goes last, the bosses don't do much for me. Arkham Knight would be next for a similar reason, and it's the last of the four, so it's the type you play after binging the other three. Between City and Origins, Origins is more standalone since it's a prequel, but City has the best pacing and the best moments in the entire series. The courthouse fight, Joker's return, the Mr. Freeze fight, that final act with Ra's al Ghul and Clayface just makes me want to play this game over and over again, till the end of time. When it comes to level design, rather than map design, Origins is easily last. Its map is just a mashup from Arkham City. Knight would be third. It has a spectacle, but it isn't as fun to explore or as well designed as the other two. Asylum is second because its Metroidvania design is pretty cool and well executed, even though when I replay its successors, I miss the open-ended feel they have when playing Asylum. City is easily first though. I practically memorized Arkham City's layout from the courthouse all the way to Wonder Tower, and the grapple boost just makes skiing around such an enjoyable experience. It's so quick and snappy. It's first. Each of these games has their own unique ideas to them to make them different from each other, but Knight is easily last due to the story reasons I mentioned before. The other three are pretty interchangeable in this category, but I'll take City over Origins here because of the map design issues I mentioned before. But Asylum is first, simply just because of the Scarecrow sections and that fourth wall break during the ending part. It also helps that it introduced most of the integral pieces to the series, such as detective mode, the free flow combat, etc., etc. Although each game has a fantastic score that complements the game beautifully, City has the most grand sounding score of the series, and that main theme just gives me goosebumps every single time I hear it. Asylum will be next. There's a beautiful eeriness to it, culminating the fact that Batman is trapped on this island by himself with all of these villains. It's great. I didn't think Origins or Knight's soundtracks were as memorable, but Origins boss themes went crazy. So I'll give Origins third placement in this category. In terms of presentation, Origins goes first. The UI fits the game the most with this one, and I prefer the lighting of this one to Arkham Knight, which is second for how crisp it looks, even though the UI can be overbearing. I can go either way on City and Asylum, but City's looks as more appealing and the colors fit the game a lot better than Arkham Asylum trying to have like that comic book look to its UI but doesn't quite fit. So I'll give third to City. Finally, we have Legacy. Batman Arkham Asylum changed the course of gaming forever with its unique combat, setting, and the fact that it was a superhero game with a higher sense of skill than anything that came before it. But City improved upon that in numerous ways I've mentioned prior, mainly the boss fights, gameplay, and story. In turn, it became one of the most critically acclaimed games of the 21st century. And as quality as Origins and Arkham Knight are, they aren't as revolutionary as the first two games, but I'll give Knight third place since it's more well regarded post-release than Arkham Origins. Overall, this is a great franchise that changed gaming forever. My current ranking would be Arkham City first, it's just the most well-rounded of the bunch. Second would be Origins due to its unique take on Batman and its boss battles. Third is Knight for bringing a satisfying conclusion to the series, and the fourth is Asylum for starting it all. Obviously, all these games are classic in their own ways, but that's how I'd rank them. That's all I got for y'all today. Thank you nerds for watching. Nerdstorm out.